Okay, so this week's Raw featured a Legends panel, or Hall of Fame panel. It was Michaels, Flair, Hogan, to talk about John Cena, Brock Lesnar. Two of them are like John Cena get the crap beat out of him, and of course, Hogan had to ego stroke John Cena and be like, no, John Cena is never going to give up. Hustlers, you respect. It's not a motto, it's the code that he lives by. And it was like, okay. Then John came out and talked about how he was going to not beat Brock Lesnar, but beat Brock Lesnar's ass. Now, knowing that Brock is a farmer, thinking he's probably going to, during Night of Champions, he might still lose to Brock Lesnar, but he's going to whoop the daylights out of one of his doggies. And they went back to that. At least like every half an hour, they went back to, oh man, John Cena, this is the most important rematch of his life. Just like when he lost to Brock, that became the most important rematch of his life. And then John changed and showed how much growth he had as an individual by steamrolling over all the competition. So now we're going to jump forward to the main event, which was John Cena, Bray Wyatt. It was pretty much John Cena just absolutely owning Bray Wyatt. And the Wyatt family got involved. And Sean Henry came down. And it still pretty much ended with John Cena getting Harper to tap, and then AAing every individual member of the Wyatt family. So John Cena is now even more unstoppable. The Miz took on Dolph Ziggler. Miz, however, had a stunt double, Damien Mizdow, who lost to Dolph Ziggler. Rob Van Dam took on Cesaro to see who would become the #1 contender for the U.S. Championship. And it was Cesaro. I'm thinking Cesaro, Sheamus would be a pretty good match for Night of Champions. I think it worked pretty well. Nikki and Brie had a 10-minute discussion, which then led to like a light beatdown. Paige yet again took on Natalya. Okay. Their match was not as good as it should have been. Still a good match, but I thought their match should have been a lot better. I don't know if they just don't quite match up quite well, or if they were making the match purposely kind of slow to wait for AJ to come down to do the AJ getting involved a bit. AJ got in the ring with Paige, gave her a big hug after Paige was successful in defeating Natalya. Natalya then hits a discus clothesline on Paige afterwards. Then AJ kind of gives Paige this really kind of creepy hug. So that's still progressing. You have two people who are trying to out-crazy each other, and it works well. That's actually a very interesting story, that even though it's given almost no screen time. The Usos took on the team of Goldust and Stardust with the tag team belts on the line. Stardust and Goldust won by countout. By countout. Which was interesting to see by countout. Goldust like, this is our one chance. And then you purposely get counted out. They then viciously beat the Usos. Alright, the Dusts might be kind of heels. I like that. That's good. That division definitely does need a heel tag team that's going to be a credible threat to the tag champs. Los Matadores took on Slater Gator, and this time Slater Gator wasn't victorious. Crucifix pin, Slater goes down. I will say the interplay between Slater and the Gator in the ring is beautiful. They showed him doing a promo and it just didn't quite click, but they have fantastic in-ring chemistry. In fact, they don't get along. It actually makes some really entertaining stuff to watch on TV. Swagger took on Rusev again. And match ended by ref stoppage. Which then led to Swagger in the back and then Bo Dallas getting in his face. I was like, man. Bo Dallas Swagger? That's different. Kofi Kingston took on Bo Dallas. Kofi Kingston was out Big E and without Xavier Woods because that angle seemed like it made sense, so they had to get rid of it. And after a very bad running Bodog. Very bad. It was one of the roughest ones I've seen in a long time. Bo picked up the victory. And then Swagger came down and beat the daylights out of him. Okay, that's pretty good. I like that. That works well. Trying to left anything out. Wyatt, of course, had another fantastic promo. Talking about how John Cena is a shell of a man, but the shell has a crack in it now. They did another taped interview with Brock Lesnar. And Paul Heyman by his side. That was more or less one of those, you know, we left you standing because Brock had a little bit of pity for you. But Brock's humiliated that you would actually accept, as you would want to face Brock Lesnar again for the title. Brock is going to destroy you. And I was like, yeah, I think a slightly more aggressive Cena versus an angry Brock Lesnar would actually make a match that could rival their match at Extreme Rules. Should be an overall better match. What else happened on Raw? That's basically about it. You know, they're slowly building up more of the title matches on their way towards the Night Champions, which is good because all the belts will get defended. It does seem like they're going to try to do a little bit more in the way of like some grudge matches. You know, show Henry and the Wyatt. Great. That is a really fun feud to watch. I do think they need to give the Wyatts maybe another victory out of that feud, because currently they're just getting steamrolled. You know, they're losing a lot. They need to do like one or two, you know, little spots here and there to really kind of help get them solidified to make that an actual rivalry and not just two bigger guys beating down two smaller guys. Cesaro, Sheamus. That's been some good stuff. Oh, that's what I forgot. They eulogized Dean Ambrose. So they had Roman Reigns come down to attack Seth Rollins and Kane, which then the two matches with Seth Rollins and Kane versus Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns pretty much dominating the two of them. So Roman Reigns has defeated Kane and Randy Orton. He's defeated Randy Orton. He's defeated Kane and Seth Rollins. So therefore stands to believe that since he can easily defeat Kane, and he defeated Kane with another person twice, that there's no reason why he should absolutely destroy Seth Rollins. Because that's what Samoan Cena's going to do. He's going to steamroll through people, try to build a little more legacy, a little momentum. And he's currently the person scheduled to be the one to take the belt off Lesnar at WrestleMania 31.